Now, we all know that working in a sawmill in years gone by hasn't been the safest game in town, and it's not uncommon to shake the hand of an old miller to find that he's missing a digit or two.
Yes, the quality of the wood coming out of the mill is inversely proportional to the amount of fingers in the mill. But it is an issue that the industry has taken very seriously over the years, and we're here in WA to have a look at a sawmill that is potentially the safest in the country.
Be careful. Dean Mill is a little town with sawdust in its veins. In the heart of Western Australia's hugely productive southwest forest, it was the site of WA's first state-owned sawmill, and today Dean Mill is again leading the way. Auswest Timbers has just installed a new safety system that is unlike anything the industry has seen before.
We have got a very strong safety culture. I mean, the timber industry generally is probably seen as being a high risk sort of environment, and that's our primary focus actually, is safety. We have safety first, and then we worry about logs and getting our timber in, and then we worry about our costs.
Adapted from technology in the brick-making industry, the Auswest safety system revolves around separating the mill into zones. Each of the zones is fenced off, and all the machinery contained within a zone is completely shut down before anyone enters the area.
It's kind of like Fort Knox. It's unlike any other sawmill we've ever seen. Every bit of heavy machinery, the stuff that can do your heart, the stuff that can take your arm or your hand or your finger off, is fenced in. And it's not just a matter of going through the gates and fix a problem.
No, that's right. There are 34 separate zones in this mill. It's kind of like a Swiss bank vault, and the whole system revolves around these computerised keys. You can't get in until the operator inside actually shuts the entire section of the mill down, and thus removing sort of any opportunity for you to hurt yourself.
We try to make it safe as we possibly can for our employees, and they're the one that starts in the morning we like to see go home in the evening.
An undoubtedly safer place to work, the upgraded Dean Mill underlined the company's priority on safety, which inevitably came with some teething problems, resulting in a drop in productivity.
At the beginning, it did have an effect on the production performance of the mill, but over the 6 months we've come to terms. We re-engineered some of the issues out by changing equipment.
Most of the output at Dean Mill is that most recognisable of all WA species, jarrah, the rich red hardwood sought after for decking, furniture and floors the world over.
Jarrah's been around for a long time. It's got a great reputation right around the world.
And those beautiful jarrah products come from these trees here, the jarrah tree, which is sort of a scrubby old tree that grow in not so good soil, and it's selectively harvested, which is interesting.
This is the very contentious warrap block, which 12 months ago was harvested, and there were people chained to bulldozers and all that sort of thing. I guess the interesting thing for me is that this side of the road was harvested and this side of the road wasn't, and 12 months down the track, they're virtually indistinguishable.
Since 2001, all jarrah harvesting in WA happens in regrowth forest, and the industry is internationally certified sustainable.
This industry is one that is extremely well managed. It is managed on sustainable management principles, and we should be very proud of having an industry which can continue to operate in the forests for the next 100 years and produce high value products that the community has a desire to use.
And if it's striking red hardwood timber you desire, then it usually comes down to a choice between Australian jarrah and a marginally cheaper Asian rainforest species.
I'd say choose Australian. We know where the jarrah comes from. It comes from sustainable forests, and it's certified that way. There may be some question mark about some of the Asian timbers that come in here, and rightly so.
Auswest Timbers is Australia's premier supplier of sustainably grown and harvested Western Australian native timbers, including the iconic jarrah, which is selectively harvested from the southwest forests.
Most of the timber is processed at the company's Dean Mill site, which has recently undergone a $2 million upgrade, making it the most safety-driven sawmill anywhere in the country. If you'd like to learn more, have a look at the website auswesttimber.com.au.